Hi, here is Social Innovation Insight, where we inspire individuals and drive change. The reality of climate change and its impact on our planet is widely accepted within the scientific community. Climate change is characterized by long-term shifts in global and local weather patterns and has been observed through rising temperatures, changes in precipitation, and increased frequency and intensity of weather events. Human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture are major contributors to climate change. Despite this, a significant portion of the general public still holds skeptical views on the role of human activities in causing climate change, with only 13% of scientists disputing this link compared to over 50% of the general population. The fact that half of the population doesn't believe in the existence and human-caused nature of climate change is alarming. This lack of belief can impact policymaking and delay the resolution of the global climate crisis. The consequences of this disbelief are far-reaching and can negatively impact human health, disrupt ecosystems, compromise global food security, destabilize economies, and threaten political stability. Comparatively, the scientific community is in agreement that climate change is real and caused by human activities, with evidence provided by leading climate scientists, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, and governmental agencies. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture are identified as the primary human activities contributing to the global climate crisis. Based on the evidence, atmospheric CO2 levels have increased since the Industrial Revolution, and a NASA study confirmed the following unarguable facts. 1. Global temperature rise. Earth's average surface temperature has increased by approximately 2.12 degrees Fahrenheit, 1.18 degrees Celsius, since the late 19th century. 2. Warmer ocean. A significant portion of this increase in temperature has been absorbed by the ocean, with the top 100 meters, 328 feet, showing warming of over 0.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 0.33 degrees Celsius, since 1969. 3. Shrinking ice sheets. The ice sheets in Greenland have lost an average of 279 billion tons per year between 1993 and 2019, while Antarctica has lost around 148 billion tons per year. 4. Retreating glaciers. Glaciers worldwide, including in the Alps, Himalayas, Andes, Rockies, Alaska, and Africa, are retreating. 5. Decreased snow cover. Data from satellites reveals that the amount of spring snow cover in the northern hemisphere has declined over the past 50 years and melting is occurring earlier. 6. Rising sea level. The global sea level has risen by approximately 8 inches, 20 centimeters, in the past century. The future impacts of climate change, as projected by NASA, include continued temperature rise, longer frost-free and growing seasons, increased frequency of droughts and heat waves, stronger and more intense hurricanes, and a sea level rise of 1 to 8 feet by 2100. Human activities are overwhelmingly contributing to climate change, according to a strong consensus among the scientific community. The evidence supports the idea that human expansion of the greenhouse effect, primarily through activities like burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture, is the dominant cause of global warming observed since the mid-20th century and is having a profound impact on the planet's climate system. According to NASA, the Earth's climate and ecosystems are dependent on the energy received from the sun. When light from the sun reaches the Earth's atmosphere, about half of it penetrates through the air and clouds to reach the surface, where it is absorbed and re-radiated as infrared heat. The majority of this heat is then absorbed by greenhouse gases and redirected back toward the surface, creating the greenhouse effect. An insufficient greenhouse effect would result in a thin atmosphere with a large amount of carbon dioxide, while an excessive greenhouse effect would result in a surface temperature too hot to sustain life. While human activities release large amounts of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere, intensify the greenhouse effect, and cause the Earth's temperature to rise, which has a significant impact on the planet's climate and ecosystems. Climate change poses a significant threat to the planet and future generations, and individuals can play a crucial role in addressing it by adopting sustainable lifestyles. Simple actions such as zero waste. The zero waste movement is gaining popularity, particularly among young millennial women. Adopting a zero-waste lifestyle involves reducing waste by refusing to buy products with excessive packaging, using reusable products until they reach the end of their life cycle, composting organic waste, and recycling. The goal is to minimize yearly trash output to a small enough amount to fit inside an 8-ounce mason jar. Use energy wisely, reduce your carbon footprint and greenhouse gas emissions by making smart energy choices. For instance, improve insulation and sealing in your home to reduce heat loss, use programmable thermostats, switch to energy-efficient LED light bulbs, and consider alternative energy sources. Climate-friendly diet. Eating for a stable climate involves reducing meat and dairy consumption, as these products are responsible for a large portion of agricultural land use, greenhouse gas emissions, and land surface. Instead, opt for plant-based foods that have a smaller environmental impact. Sustainable commuting. Greening your commute has many benefits, including reduced carbon footprint, improved health, cost savings, and increased environmental awareness. Consider alternative modes of transportation, such as biking, walking, or using public transportation. Start a climate conversation, join local climate action groups, or advocate for climate change initiatives in your community. Your voice has the power to make a difference, so speak up and raise awareness about the importance of climate action. Invest in renewables. Invest in companies that are dedicated to green energy solutions and let the industry know that you care about the environment. Support initiatives that benefit the planet and your finances, such as energy-efficient building upgrades. As a company, organization, government, and country, there are numerous ways to take action and address the threat of climate change. Some of these actions include Tokyo Olympics. Japan has made an effort to be environmentally responsible by incorporating sustainable practices such as recycling plastic, electronic waste, and other materials, using 100% renewable energy, and utilizing electric shuttle buses. Plant-based meat. Green Monday, a plant-based menu provider based in Hong Kong, is promoting a diet that is not only better for the environment but also for one's health by reducing the consumption of meat. Green energy. Denmark is recognized for its clean energy sources, with 50% of the country's electricity being generated from wind and solar power. Bicycle-friendly city. Copenhagen, Denmark, is considered the best city for cycling, and a large portion of its population uses bikes for commuting and transportation, reducing the number of carbon emissions from vehicles. Recycling. Sweden has waste-to-energy power plants that burn non-recyclable waste to generate electricity, and Switzerland has reduced the amount of non-recyclable waste generated by 90 kilos per person per year compared to 20 years ago. Circular economy. The circular economy is a systems-based solution that aims to address global issues such as climate change, biodiversity loss, waste, and pollution. It is clear that climate change is a reality and that human activities are the main cause of the rising temperature trends observed in recent decades. Thus, it is imperative for us as human beings to take action and alter its course, instead of waiting until it is too late. This applies to all individuals, regardless of which side of 50% you fall on. We are Social Innovation Insight, with a special focus on social problems, innovation and ideas, social business, design and etc. If you are interested in any of these topics, please subscribe and hit the thumb up. Have a nice day.